what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Minister Jap. This is Church Radio Live, niggas. Home of the real fucking talk.
Church, check in. It's your boy Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in. Wake up! We here, we live. Early morning. Early morning. How y'all feeling, man? We gonna go over the news, man. We going over the news, man. Make sure y'all got y'all notifications on, man. We cooking all day today. More shows, more explosive. Support the church. Support the church. Oh man, this is hilarious. Where my New York people at, man? Where are my New Yorkers? Hold this L. Hold this L. Y'all about to go through hell. I'm loving this, man. I'm loving this. Shout out to my supporters, man. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that share. Make sure y'all go over to Rumble. Hold up, man. Y'all got to go to Rumble. Y'all got to go to Rumble and sign up on Rumble right now, too. Yeah. You already know. Church check in. Yeah, man. Listen, if you want to see the rest of this exclusive content, you gotta go over to my Rumble page. The link is in the description. Go over to Rumble right now. Uncut, raw, unfiltered, straight cooking. You already know. Migrating over to Rumble, so y'all better follow, subscribe now. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Get right or get left. We out. Yes, I need y'all to follow me on Rumble. We gotta say a prayer for New York. Let's get it. Yes, rest in peace to New York. It's over. It's over, man. It is over, man. Y'all really, really shot yourselves in the dick with this one. Y'all really shot yourselves in the dick with this one. Y'all gonna realize how important having a strong mayor is, man. When you got a weak mayor like we have like how Chicago has had between Lori Lightfoot and now Brandon Johnson, y'all about to feel that shit. Y'all about to feel that heat. Y'all about to feel that heat, man. This is the worst decision y'all ever made, man. To be truthful, the Silver dude, man, he probably would have been the best thing for y'all. He just didn't have the backing. We're going to talk about this in a real way. And it's a lot of things in here that I told y'all. We're gonna break down. We're gonna break this thing down to the molecule. We're gonna walk ourselves down slow, man. Where your coffee at, man? Where your coffee, man? Where your coffee, fam? Where is your coffee? Shout out, Loda, man. Shout out to all my working class people right now. You know what I'm saying? Commuting to work. All my truck drivers, my bus drivers, my cops, my firefighters, first responders, EMTs. You know what I'm saying? Man, everybody who keeping their city going, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, blue collar, white collar. Shout out to everybody got to commute to the downtown areas of their city, man. Everybody working, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you through your day, man. Get your coffee, man. Put your headphones on, man. All my corporate niggas, man, you got to listen, man. This shit is real, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting to $1 this morning. Yeah, man, there was the Democrats swept. Minnesota. Oh, I got to do a whole separate show in Minnesota. They're going to change the language in Minnesota, man. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota might as well be called Little Somalia, man. That's basically Somalia's Israel. Virginia is done. I couldn't believe I watched that lady stomp. What is that? The black lady. I watched her stomp that white lady in the debate. She was just crickets. But Barack Obama co-signed that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Which was crazy because that just goes to show you that if you're a Republican, you're no longer black to black folks. Barack Obama has no allegiance to black people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't support that black woman. He supported the white woman wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she won in Virginia. Man, the Democrats, you know what I'm saying? They showed up and showed out, man. They showed up and showed out, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all about to feel that heat, man. Y'all about to feel the wrath of the stupid Democratic policies. Detroit just elected the first woman mayor. Stick a fork in them to cook. Yes, you cook. You're cooked. You know what I'm saying? You already seen what happened with what was her name? Something Bottoms, Antoinette Bottoms or something in Atlanta. Bottoms, whatever that bitch name was. But yeah, man, y'all are cooked. All these Democratic places are cooked. They're cooked. But the worst is New York. You know what I'm saying? You don't see, y'all gonna have, you gotta understand, I'm speaking because I'm coming from a city where we have one of the weakest, Keisha Bottoms. I'm speaking from a person who's experienced having one of the worst men. And shout out, who was that on the super chat? Hold on, what was that? Who was that? Young Stokes, man. Appreciate that 5. You know what I'm saying? Got another brother, man. Salute to everybody, man, showing love to the church today. Emmanuel, shout out to Emmanuel with the 5. He say, Dookie eating porta potty tethers. coming to a borough near you. FBA. Yes. New York is Tetherville. You know? It's about to be fucked up. You know? I got to drink straight black coffee for this one. Straight black coffee for this one. Blueberry edition. You know, you guys gonna have all of these illegals there. You're gonna have your leadership fighting against the president and the government to keep illegals in your cities. You know what I'm saying? You guys are done. You guys are done. You don't want to y'all gonna have a bunch of mayors just like Mayor Brandon Johnson's, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Citizen, man. Peace to you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? With the 5, much love. Dude, Mayor Johnson is one of the worst mayors ever, man. But I think Zohran Mamdani of New York is gonna be the worst mayor ever. You know what I'm saying?
Last week I asked you about an illegal alien from Nicaragua who beat a Chicago.
This is what's going on in my city. So, you know, y'all about to have it even worse in New York because y'all Tetherville. You know what I'm saying? New York is the immigrant city. So the ICE raids haven't really launched the operation for New York because that's going to be one of the most difficult. New York and California are probably and Texas are probably going to be some of the most difficult places to do the deportation, the mass deportation, because everybody's an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? But this is what a weak mayor is.
Mayor Johnson, last week I asked you about an illegal alien from Nicaragua who beat a Chicago woman unconscious and raped her on a Chicago sidewalk. And you didn't answer the question. Millions of people shared the video, liked it, commented that you were a coward for not answering the question. Now the Department of Homeland Security has shared the video, racking up additional millions of views on that video.
All right, we need the question, William.
And the Department of Homeland Security has
just
called
the
you a coward.
Just the question. Go ahead.
The Department of Homeland Security has called you a coward for hiding behind 150 police detail, sworn Chicago police officer detail, while you and your wife, Stacy, are safe.
He got 100 cop detail. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, this is the type of shit that y'all gonna be seeing in New York. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my Rumble family, man. I see y'all over there in the Rumble chat room. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Rumble. We got Black Yankee checking in with a 10, man. Much love to bro. Curtis Silva was the best choice. Andrew Cuomo, I can't even say his name. Cuomo was screwed since he messed over state workers with this tier 6 pension law and horrific bail reform laws when he was governor. No way he becomes mayor. Plus, you know what happened during COVID with the retirement homes and all them people dying and stuff like that, and his policies with that. You know what I'm saying? He was just unpopular. And the Silver dude was the logical choice, but he's just unpopular. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, with politics, it's a popularity contest. That's why the Gavin Newsom thing is scary. That's why the Jasmine Crockett thing is scary. You know what I'm saying? The AOC thing is scary because they are very popular on social media. Very popular. You know?
I'll ask you again. If that had been your wife, Stacy, what would you do? Would you allow the ICE to remove this violent offender from the streets of Chicago?
We got illegal immigrants beating women up and raping them. And we got a mayor who's fighting against that. He's a lunatic. And these are the type of lunatics that y'all been elected.
Chicago, yes or no?
Invoking the name of my wife is out of bounds. If you want to ask that question in another way, I'm happy to answer it. But your intentional provocation to invoke my wife in this situation is
Black Yankee say, I thank God I moved out of NYC. I just worked there. Yeah. It's about to be a mass exodus, man, for anybody who makes a significant amount of money and who has any type of logical sense. You know what I'm saying? You're going to leave. Like I want to leave Chicago, possibly go to Indiana or Tennessee. That's what I got my that's where I have my sights on. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get some things in order and get some things in motion.
Apprehensible and reprehensible.
What if that woman who was beaten and raped, what if she was somebody's wife, but who didn't have a 150 sworn police officer detail?
We got it.
What would you say to that woman and her husband today? Do you have anything to say to the victim?
All right, thanks, Wayne.
Do you have anything to say to the victim?
Any individual that commits a crime in this country should be held accountable.
This dude is so weak and lame, man. And shout out, I forgot this reporter's name. I forgot this guy's name. He cooks Brandon Johnson every time. They can't stand him. He's a thorn in the ass.
Will you turn him over to ICE? Will you suggest that Nicaraguan illegal alien will be turned over to ICE?
We're going to Sarah. Thank you for your question.
Back to the budget.
What a coward.
What a cow. I rock with dude. William Kelly. Thank you, man. Thank y'all, man. I gotta thank the church, man. Y'all been helping me with my names because I gotta get focused, man. Once this kick in, man, my mental's gonna get back sharp, man. You know what I'm saying? My mental's gonna get back sharp. I be forgetting these names, man. But we gotta talk about this, man. Zohran Mamdani has just been elected mayor of New York City. And now you get to see the power of socialism, man. I mean, social media. He's basically a socialist. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't believe you should be wealthy. So all the wealthy people are going to leave. He believes in taxing the rich. So the rich people are going to do what rich people do. Protect their assets, protect their money, and bounce. This dude wants to give out, he wants to have free bus services, free train services. You know, make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up too, man. Free and also government ran grocery stores, and he wants to freeze the rent. Who's gonna pay for that shit? Freezing the rent, you're going to have a lot of people selling their properties. A lot of people are just going to get out of New York altogether. Dude is about to ruin because New York is what, the financial capital of not only America, but like one of the financial capitals of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be crazy. And he starts January 1st. So a lot of the rich people got time to move, relocate their companies. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are getting up out of there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are getting up out of there, man. The Jews are pissed. We're going to talk about that a little later. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, man. This dude literally, man, is a chameleon. He overpromised y'all. He cannot deliver none of these promises. But people ate this up because he ran against two very unpopular people. He ran against two very unpopular people. You know what I'm saying? And New York just shot themselves in the foot. A shame to my city. Thank God I left. Shout out to Aggravated, man. You know what I'm saying? Fam, it's a wrap. New York is about to be one of the most violent, high-tax cities in America. The dude is soft on crime. He wants to send social workers to crime scenes where normally, so like say if it's a domestic argument or something like that, he wants to send a social worker out there. You know what I'm saying? He's anti-cops. You know what I'm saying? He's a defund the police ass motherfucker. You know, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. New York is going to be very violent. Very violent. Every time we turn, just as violent as Chicago is, you know what I'm saying? New York is going to probably triple that. 5 times that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ever been to New York, it's very congested. If you ever look at it, they don't have any backyards. Everybody lives in apartments and everybody lives on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, very congested. It's always crowded. It's never, you know what I'm saying? It's never just, you know, a dull moment and it's just empty. Then they got illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? He's soft on that. He's anti-Trump as hell. You know? So he's not going to work with the government. You guys are screwed. You know what I'm saying? This dude literally promised y'all the world, and he's not going to be able to deliver that. You got the people, the landlords who own properties and stuff like that, taxes going up and everything like that. If he's trying to freeze the rent, you know what I'm saying? These landlords are already thinking about it. Like, man, I'm about to get rid of these properties and get up out of here. A lot of people about to cash out, man. A lot of big businesses are going to leave. All the rich people are leaving. I just read earlier today, Texas ain't having it for some reason, man. Texas don't want y'all New York ass. Trying to be Wyatt with the 5. You say it's going to look like the 70s again, like in the Warriors. Can you dig it? You know what I'm saying? Can you dig it? He talked about, his whole thing was about affordability. It's nothing's going to make this affordable. Should have brought jobs out there. Now the companies are going to want to leave. These idiots should have put Amazon out there, but they voted against it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all of the rich people are going to leave. Now, Texas don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. They already said they're going to put 100% tariff on anybody trying to migrate down from New York to Texas. So everybody going to probably end up in Tennessee or Florida. A lot of people definitely going to Florida. A lot of people definitely going to Florida. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying it's going to be a Muslim state. They're going to be making salat 5 times a day. They're going to have a Adhan playing all through Times Square. It's going to be a lot of racial tension too, man. A lot of racial tension, man, going on. Going to be going on in New York, man. It's going to be a lot of racial tension, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people going to go to Jersey. A lot of people going to go to Jersey. But yeah, a lot of these companies, they're not going to have it because his whole premise is tax the rich. So, okay, they're going to be like, oh, okay. The rich going to leave. Simple as that. The rich going to do what rich people do. That's what he wasn't banking on. They not going to stay. You know what I'm saying? They say Sharia law, man. You know? But yeah, man, you got to really analyze who is this clown? Who is this clown? Peep this clown, man.
This is Zohran Mamdani. He's running for mayor of New York and currently polling second. Here's what he normally sounds like.
We gather tonight in the wealthiest city, in the wealthiest country, in the history of the world.
But in an interview in South Africa, he sounded a little different.
I actually created a playlist for Mira, who also happens to be my mother. You know, nepotism and hard work goes a long way.
And in an interview with the Turkish-American...
He from South Africa. Yo, it's Tetherville in New York, man. It's Tetherville, man. In fact, what I think, since y'all want this socialism thing so bad, we need to send all the illegals. All illegals need to go to New York. Go to New York. You know what I'm saying? Go to New York.
Podcast, Mamdani sounded different again.
I'll be honest with you, Brother Mansoom, is that At this point, not many people are thinking about it.
And here is Zohran during his rapper days.
You know, it would have been here earlier, but a worldwide tour is a worldwide tour is a worldwide tour. As in, you can't
celebrity
just
things.
You can't just stop it. You know.
I do a deep dive into Zohran Mamdani and his changing accents for the Free Press. Read it at thefp.com.
The Free Press.
That's like Kamala, changing accents. You know what I'm saying? The dude is wild, man.
Press made that video. Free Press made that video. So a lot of people are hopeful for somebody like this, right? Because the case that's being made is that, hey,
y'all done brought in a stanky Indian. He's an Indian Muslim. I never seen one. That's the first time I've heard of an Indian Muslim. But they, you know, Pakistan and India is like so close. So, you know, it's possible.
You bloody bastard bitch. You fuck you bloody fucking mother bloody fuck bitch. You fucking bloody bastard. Benchwood bloody. You blundered.
No, but why?
Bloody no.
Why?
Bloody fucking
accident. Then what you wanna do?
Why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody. Bloody bastard. Fucking running like lady, eh? Bloody. What the fuck, man? Fucking now shout at me, innit? Okay. Why are you shouting at me?
Because I am going to the work. If you don't do it, do to other places.
Why are you shouting?
Because of this, you are doing. Hello. I don't.
That's what y'all gonna be dealing with in New York. Bloody. Y'all done. Y'all did it to yourselves, though, man. We cannot feel sorry for New York. They wanted this shit. They wanted this shit. I don't want to hear y'all crying. Come 8 months into this dude being in office.
everything and all these politicians, they do nothing. Take a listen.
You know what gets me? The fact that nobody seems to know what Mamdani actually said, and so he gets away with saying stuff like this.
I have never, not once, spoken in support of global jihad.
He has actually plainly confessed his support for global jihad in the 2008 landmark case.
Oh man, y'all done brought the jihadists. Hey, shout out to Miriam coming through with the 10 on the Cash App for the Doc's Fish Sandwich Fund. Shout out to Vanden, said lost my grandmother. Shows, hey man, rest in peace your grandmother. I know how I feel. Lost my grandmother last year, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, I was very close with my grandmama, man. I know how it feels, man. Condolences to you, man. Blessings to you, bro. Appreciate your support, fam. Shout out to Van. Rest in peace, his OG.
US versus the Holy Land 5. 5 people were convicted of providing material support to Hamas by way of millions and millions and millions of dollars in violation of federal law while disguising it behind charity. Those 5 people were sentenced to 65 years in a federal correctional facility. They were called the Holy Land 5. In 2017, under the pseudonym Mr. Cardamom, Mamdani.
Who we got here, man? Supporting this church. Let's see what we got, man. The International Quiet Storm. This shit don't. I have to stretch out the whole screen. Yeah, shout out to bro with the 20. Let me see what he say. He say, I don't want to hear ish from New York City. California gave you the blueprint on how to ruin a state. Y'all made y'all bed, now sleep in it. Dog, I'm saying you shout out to bro for the 20. You can't feel sorry for them. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna feel this pain, fam. And they voted for it. They voted for it. Overwhelmingly voted for it.
In violation of federal law while disguising it behind charity. Those 5 people were sentenced to 65 years in a federal correctional facility. They were called the Holy Land 5. In 2017, under the pseudonym Mr. Cardamom, Mamdani himself.
You say, when are we going to stream on Kaya, what? Kaya going broke? Who the hell is Kaya? You talking about the rapper? Shout out to Fire Fist with the 2. You talking about the rapper? I gotta check it out. I gotta look into that.
Drops a rap song in which he states, "My love to the Holy Land 5. Okay? My love to the people who funneled millions to Hamas. You better look them up."
Y'all talk about cooking with Kaya. Okay, I gotta see what's happening. Okay, appreciate that, man. I'm looking at that as soon as we get done. Shout out to bro. Say, who we got? Black man rising with the 2. Say, run as Democrat, get elected, turn Republican. 100%. Shout out to Black man rising now with the 2. This dude had a rap song. He's a cornball.
Song in which he states, "My love to the Holy Land 5. Okay? My love to the people who funneled millions to Hamas. You better look them up."
I'm asking you. I'm running. I know, but I'm not. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. You denounce it.
What is Sharia law? I come from a political tradition Donald Trump describes as the enemy within. We came here to remake the state the image of our people.
Police think about Zohran, because I know that's like a little contentious.
This is what they think. You're a city employee. So you get told what to do. Shut up. What did you get an opinion?
Yeah, they should have kept Mayor Adams. You know what I'm saying? Because Mayor Adams only does what, like, you know, he was probably the best thing for y'all, Mayor Adams. He should have ran again. I don't think he even ran. You know what I'm saying? I think Trump would have had better control over him and could have worked with him more. He was more workable. You know what I'm saying? London has an Indian mayor and a former UK prime minister. United States of India. This is one thing, man. I really don't like foreigners involved in American politics. Because it's very hard to see where their actual loyalty lies, man. I just don't like it. Like, I wouldn't want to have a Mexican president. I don't give a fuck how good his policies is. I'm not voting for a Mexican president. You know what I'm saying? Especially us being in such close proximity to Mexico, and just how they try to make America Mexican. Now we got to speak Spanish, and I don't want that. I just don't like them in politics. I don't want an Asian in politics. I really think politics should only be for black people, foundational black people, and white people. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people who really got, you know what I'm saying, real stock in this country, man. Everybody else, y'all visitors. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring y'all asses to Texas. You already turned Austin into LA 2.0. And still voting the same. God, dog. Yeah, man. Shout out to Trucks, man, with the 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Native Americans too, but I don't really like all of these other nations. Anybody who waves another flag, I don't want them in politics. I just don't. Even the Puerto Ricans, I don't want them in politics. I just don't like it. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? From a historic point of view, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this is their country, and they treat it like it ain't their country. They're just here. Black folks, we have no choice. This is America. We're Americans. White folks, they Americans. You know what I'm saying? But these other people, I can't trust that they're going to make American decisions. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather them not be in politics. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. In New New York is very tricky because everybody's an immigrant. Like it's just like it's this big melting pot. Like everybody got some type of goofy accent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just, you know, this is a United Nations and shit in New York. You know what I'm saying? That's why New York is going to probably be the hardest state to do the city to do the mass deportation. It's going to be very hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much mixture. You know, it's too many. Like, it's people who've been living in New York their whole life and can't speak English. Because they live in neighborhoods where they didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you have an accent and you've never been to these countries? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, New York's a state, and they got New York City, you know, but the whole state is liberal, man, to be truthful. But New York City, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard to do the deportation. I know they saving that for last. Operation New York is going to be very, very tedious, man. Very tedious. You know, it's going to be very, very tedious. But, you know, and it's crazy that I'm Muslim, but I still don't support this dude. At the end of the day, he's still an Indian. I know about the racism within Islam, so I know I'm still black, and I know how they treat us. They don't treat us like brothers, and especially Indians. I've had nothing but problems with Indians when I was in corporate. You know, they were some of the most racist, backstabbing motherfuckers to ever work with. This first said the Indians hung their flag on the Seattle Space Needle. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't want them in politics. You know what I'm saying? But it's and this is funny too, that a city like New York has experienced like 9/11, you know what I'm saying, experienced Islamic terrorism. They still voted in a Muslim. That's wild. But I don't really think he's a real practicing Muslim. I mean, because I've seen him hugged up with trans gentlemen. You know, I just seen him you know, with the gay clubs, the gay parades. You just seen him, you know, do the most things that are just contrary to a Muslim man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really respect him like that. But they say he's a Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
Zohran Mamdani guy, good luck. New York will be turned into a mosque.
He seemed like such a walking
I don't think New York gonna be turned into a mosque because he ain't a real Muslim.
contradiction to me.
Exactly.
Because he talks the language of the far left when it comes to things like abortion, sex, homosexuality, which are...
Yeah, like, you know, a Muslim ain't gonna believe in no abortion. Just like a Catholic, you know what I'm saying? That's only Christians and liberals who rock with that.
anathema to most Muslims. He's doing that, and then at the same time...
Exactly.
Is he a practicing Muslim?
In Islam, they have a teaching called taqiyya. Taqiyya is where you're allowed to lie for the
Yeah, I
sake
heard
of
about
spreading Islam. When I look at Zohran Mamdani going in the street, acting like an American kind of one day, and then acting like a Muslim one day, eating with his hand one day, and then wearing a suit like he's westernized. I look at this guy.
Dude, he's just cosplaying everything. This is a Kamala move. This is why politics is so entertaining and funny, because you get to watch these people be phony as hell.
And I'm like, I think he's...
And they don't stand on anything. The Joe Biden of the 90s is not the Joe Biden of today. You know what I'm saying? The Joe Biden of the 90s didn't believe in gay marriage. The Joe Biden of today is like, everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's different.
He's practicing taqiyya. Muhammad commands you can lie for the sake of spreading Islam. Zohran Mamdani, when he says, I love the trans community, I want to fund them, he's either practicing taqiyya because under...
Him with the transgender, like, as a Muslim man, I would never. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even shaking their hand. I'm not even being in their circumference. I'm going the other way.
Islam, transgenders and homosexuals must be executed, or he's not a Muslim. One of them. And I would love for him to be very clear.
Or is he a cafeteria Muslim? They talk about like cafeteria Catholics where they say, I'm a Catholic. And it's like, well, you go to mass, but you don't live the teachings of the faith. But you think that your suspicion, based on your experience living in Egypt and growing up in Egypt, is that it's something more sinister than that.
You said they wipe their ass with their hand. That's some Arab shit. How do you wipe your ass with your hand? That's wild. That's wild, fam.
It's either he's a very lukewarm or not a Muslim at all, or he's practicing taqiyya. If he is practicing taqiyya and New York votes this guy in, good luck. New York will be turned into a mosque. People will be praying in the street, and it's happening right now, by the way. New York is already the most...
Yeah, they already starting that, man. So y'all get ready. Y'all get ready. And the Hebrew Israelites that be at Times Square, it's gonna be a lot of conflict, man.
Muslims are praying loud and proud in the streets. If he is practicing taqiyya, you need to vote this guy out.
I think either way we should vote him out.
100%. Vote him out.
At the end of the day, New York, I'm not trying to hear y'all crying. I don't feel sorry for y'all one bit. Y'all did it to yourselves. I'm going to watch the show and I'm going to report on it every chance I get. This is hilarious. This is hilarious because all of these promises that this guy made, you're not going to get. He wants the democratic socialism. Socialism. Oh my God.
Democratic social.
This is not going to work. Socialism never worked in history.
You are a self-described democratic socialist. Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires.
Whoa. How does that sit well with billionaires who have companies that give out thousands of jobs? You know, he don't think you should have no money. Like, you can't even aspire to be a billionaire. He don't think you should be one. This is like the ultimate pocket watch and player hater. This is not going to go well because billionaires make it so there are jobs and people can put food on their table. You know what I'm saying? Look at how many people Elon Musk employed. Look how many people billionaires employ. Come on, man. These are rare people, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not the problem. The problem is these dumbass policies.
Because frankly, it is so much money in a moment of such inequality, and ultimately what we need more of.
Everything ain't equal. This is a capitalist society. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you invented something. You invented something that was greater than Facebook or something like that. And it's worth billions. And just because you get billions, he feel you shouldn't have had it. You know what I'm saying? He wants to take away your ability to even dream on that level. Come on, fam. That's crazy.
Is equality across our city and across our state and across our country. And I look forward to work with everyone, including billionaires, to make a city that is fairer for all of them.
Well, let me ask you about what Donald Trump, the president of the United States, has had to say. He's had a lot to say about your campaign. He called you a communist. Because he's the president, I want to give you a chance to respond directly to him. How do you respond? Are you a communist?
No, I am not. And I have already had to start to get used to the fact that the president will talk about how I look, how I sound, where I'm from, who I am, ultimately because he wants to distract from what I'm fighting for. And I'm fighting for the very working people that he ran a campaign to empower that he has since then betrayed. And when we talk about my politics,
Dude, you're taking, his policies are going to take jobs out of New York. Because you're scaring the millionaires. You're scaring the billionaires. Everybody's going to leave. Anybody who's worth a damn is going to leave.
I call myself a democratic socialist in many ways inspired by the words of Dr. King from decades ago, who said, call it.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This goddamn Pakistani. This Indian, whatever you do. Now you want to use Dr. King, man. Dude, this is, man, I'm telling you. And Minnesota, man, y'all about to feel it, man. Dude in Minnesota did a whole speech in Arabic to all the Somalis, man. And that dude looks like a skeleton. That dude is retarded looking.
Democracy, or call it democratic socialism, there has to be a better distribution of wealth for all of God's children in this country.
They want to distribute wealth. So take from the wealthy and give it to everybody. All right. See how that goes when these motherfuckers just bounce and leave the country. Take their money with them.
And as income inequality has declined nationwide, it has increased in...
You say 50 Cent posted rest in peace New York. Yeah, nobody with no money is going to be living in New York, man. It's going to be worse than Cali, man. Break the Cycle said, I waited months for this. You in the chat, don't pray for my city. Let these worthless liberals fight amongst themselves. All right, man. We just gonna watch the show. Salute to the church, man. We had over 500 people in the live right now on YouTube. I'm not sure how many over there on Rumble, but we cooking, man. We up early in the morning, man. The coffee's kicking in.
New York City. And ultimately, what we need is a city where every single person can thrive.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's not capitalism, man. Socialism, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Jews are mad. That's the only thing I like about this. Miriam, man, would you tell these fools to hit that like button? What are they doing, Miriam? What are they doing? It's nothing but love in this room. What are we doing? Can y'all hit the thumbs up? What's happening? I'm ready to talk about the Jews. I'm ready to talk about the Jews and y'all playing. Escape New York coming soon. Coming true. Yeah, man. It's a wrap. Salute the truck, man. It's a wrap. Man, y'all better turn this chat room up, man. Y'all better turn this chat room up, man. Stop playing, man. I don't know what y'all been doing, man. But y'all gonna get this chat room right. Y'all gonna get this chat room right, man. You know what I'm saying? Turn this thing up, fam. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
You got your Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, wow. These bitches mad cause you got that Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, wow. She spent 2 or 3 years living homeless. Check the check, house to house, stand with homies. 5 kids, baby daddy left her lonely. Blue card, food stamps, eat bologna. Her time to shine and to get back on her shit. She found out Section 8 had open list. Told her partner, get my shit, I'm out this bitch. She got a letter in the mail, that bitch was geek. Didn't take that long, only took about a week. Went to the briefing and it took about 2 hours. Gave you a listen pack and told you look for houses. Found a house, tenant portion, $40. Now bitch is mad cause you low income and poppin'. Now that you got the A, you a trending topic. You got a job, that's what's up, you on your shit. Now Section 8 about to go increase your rent. But you still ain't got paid much as that little bitch. You got the A, you know what's up, oh bitch, you lit. But you still ain't got paid much as that little bitch. You got the A, you know what's up, oh bitch, you lit. These bitches mad cause you got your Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow. These bitches mad cause you got that Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow.
What I'm talking about, man. Hit that like button, man. The Jews are not happy about this Mamdani win. They are pissed. They are pissed, man. And I love it. You are a pervert. I love it. I'm loving every bit of it. That's the only thing I like about this win with Mamdani. The panicking of the Jews and how pissed they are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching. Oh my God, it's so entertaining to watch them do they videos, and they're just mad. They're mad right now. They're angry because New York was one of the hubs of the Jews, the Orthodox Jews in America. You know what I'm saying? And this dude does not have a stance backing them. You know what I'm saying? Or backing Israel. Or backing Israel. Now, this is going to be dangerous. I mean, if assassination attempts happen, we know who it came from. We know who it came from. You know what I'm saying? They did not want this dude to win. You know what I'm saying? They did not want this dude to win. Ben Shapiro, I'm about to be watching him daily because he's about to be going in. He can't stand my time.
Israel without.
He can't. He is hurt by this. He is hurt. And this is another dude who claims to be America first, but at the same time, Israel first. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Nah, man. He is one of the, he's gonna be very vocal about Mamdani, man. He's pissed. Look at his eyebrows. Look at his eyebrows, man. Look at his eyebrows. He is mad.
To describe Mamdani as solely anti-Israel without, paying attention to him stumping for the Holy Land 5, for example, in his old rap videos, or him posing alongside Siraj Wahhaj, the unindicted co-conspirator from the '93 World Trade Center bombing, or the fact that he would refuse to answer whether Hamas should disarm, like that. Those are not normal, kind of like.
Yeah. You're mad, buddy. You're mad, buddy. Yeah, he do look like an angry bird. He do look like Angry Birds, man. This dude looks bad. His eyebrow, he is pissed.
Here's a critique of Israeli policy. I don't like the war in Gaza positions. They're not. I mean, those 2/3 of the things I just said have nothing to do with Israel. He's taken some very, very bizarre positions for sort of what the...
Oh, he's taking the position that a lot of people have right now about Israel. You know what I'm saying?
The normal Democratic Party would have been. And it'll be fascinating to see how the Democratic Party deals with that, because now that he is likely to be the mayor, the Republican Party absolutely plans to pin him on every Democrat. And we will see whether that is a position that is popular with the American people. When he makes some of the sorts of outstanding statements, like he has no opinion on whether Hamas should be disarmed, but he's going to arrest Prime Minister Netanyahu in the city of New York, where he has...
Yes! Going to arrest Bibi. That's the only thing I like about him, is his position on Israel and the Jews.
Has no authority to do that. We'll see whether Hakeem Jeffries likes answering those questions very much. And we've had these sorts of conversations. He's not the first, about Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib or AOC. And it'll be fascinating to see how the Democratic Party deals with that on a national
He's going
level.
to be Donald Trump's #1 target for the next, if he wins for the next 2 years.
Yeah, man. It's over, bruh. It's over, bruh. The Jews are about to be going crazy, man. You gotta make sure you're on X and TikTok, because the Jews are about to be going in about this Mamdani. Mamdani win, man. They about to be going in, man. He's about to arrest Bibi Netanyahu if he comes in to New York. That'll be amazing.
Netanyahu, if he came to the United States, you've been very outspoken in your criticism of him. Do you stand by that? You would arrest him if he came here, if you were mayor?
This is a city that believes in international law, and this is a city that wants to uplift and uphold those beliefs. I can tell you that I'm going to exhaust every legal option in front of me, not to make new laws to do so.
You just talked about Israelis killing some Palestinians.
In the last few days, 5 Palestinians were killed by the Israeli military. And that's what gives me pause about issuing any kind of praise or celebration at a moment when it is still so in its infancy. And my focus, however, is right here in New York City and transforming the most expensive city in America into one that's affordable.
Yeah, he's not an Israel kiss ass. That's what they afraid of. He's not an Israel kiss ass. Oh, this is amazing, fam. This is amazing, fam. You about to see the Jews act up. They about to show up and show out. The Jews about to show out. They ain't feeling this at all. They about to get that work. They about to get that work, man. Like I told y'all, man. It's about to be totally different now.
Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state.
I support Israel's right to exist as a state with equal rights. I believe that every state...
He don't believe Israel should exist as a Jewish state. See, and here's the thing. Why are they asking a mayor about foreign policy? He has nothing to do with anything foreign. His job is running a city. You know what I'm saying? His job is running a city.
Do you support Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state?
I support Israel's right to exist as a state with equal rights. I believe that every state...
Why not as a Jewish state?
Because I'm not comfortable supporting any state that has a hierarchy of citizenship on the basis of religion or anything.
Woo-wee. Did not want to hear that one. They didn't want to hear that one.
Else, I think that in the way that we have in this country, equality should be enshrined in every country in the world. That's my belief.
He slayed that answer, right? He slayed it. What your race is, your culture.
Yeah, that is different from any politician. And this is what I told y'all. This is what it's going to take. I told y'all. Hold on. Salute Minister from Israel. Can you talk about the danger of dealing with thick women while being on your purpose? I got you, man. Stop messing with these fatties, man. But it's getting cold out here, man. So I know you're trying to get yourself something warm, man. It's getting cold out here, man. I got you, man. I appreciate that 10. You know, whatever your Hebrew name is, man, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? With the Hebrew shillings. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, I told you, I cracked the code already. I told you on what's going to make everybody a contender in these elections and will possibly get them the win. Anybody who's got the right amount of money and is anti-Israel and who is willing to tell the truth about Israel. You know what I'm saying? Because right now the youth are done with Israel. They cannot, that's why they bought TikTok, to try to get the youth, to try to get the minds of the youth. The minds of the youth have woke up to the point where they're not dealing with Israel in the manner in which that other politicians used to. They're done with Israel. Let me grab my popcorn. Jap about to have endless content. Yes, New York is about to be a field day. But I told y'all, the Mamdani is now the new blueprint. You're going to have a big social media presence and go against this Israel shit. And you're in the game. You're definitely gonna be a top tier contender, if not win. You know what I'm saying? And from everybody from Israel and the Jews are panicking because this has not been done before. He actually made history having this type of stance. This is what won him. This is what won him this election. I'm gonna be real right here. This debate right here won the election.
And mayor of New York is always considered significant. Where would you go first? Left to right, Ms. Adams.
Listen, let's bring it back. Bring it back. This right here, this debate right here separated him from the pack because everybody had the same dumbass answer. This answer right here is what won. And this is what I told you. This is the only way the Democrats will be able to get in the game. If they get a candidate with, because he didn't have Jewish backing. Mamdani didn't have Jewish backing. If they got a candidate who got the right backing that's not Jewish and he can speak his mind freely, it's over. It's over.
The first foreign visit by a mayor of New York is always considered significant. Where would you go first? Left to right, Ms. Adams.
First visit, I would visit the Holy Land.
Typical politician answer. I'm going to Israel to go kiss the wall. Okay.
Given the hostility and the anti-Semitism that has been shown in New York, I would go to Israel.
Typical answer. That's why they lost.
Mr. Tilson, where would you go?
Yeah, I'd make my 4th trip to Israel, followed by my 5th trip to Ukraine, 2 of our greatest allies.
That's why they lost. The people are no longer buying it. He tapped in. Listen, you keep doing that, giving out money to Ukraine and Israel, people are not buying that.
Fighting on the front lines of the global war on terror.
Mr. Mamdani.
I would stay in New York City. My plans are to address New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs and focus on that.
Mr.
Boom. Boom. That's what won him the election. Because the young people on Twitter are not rocking with Israel. Social media is not rocking with Israel. And people don't understand the importance of social media. This dude has a big social media presence, a serious social media presence. All these old people, because he's young, he's 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's pro-Palestine. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing the genocide for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And people are rocking with that. No, none of these other politicians are willing to take that stance because they are backed by Israel. So they got to be an Israel kiss ass. He didn't have to. And that's what I'm telling you. That's the only way the Democrats are going to get into the race when it comes to the presidential election. That's going to be the only thing they be able to stand on, because if they talk like the rest of these people on this panel and try to go up against the logic of a Republican, they're going to lose. That is the big joker right now. The stance on Israel. That is the big joker. And the fact that he said, I'd rather deal with the New Yorkers than to be worrying about Israel, that won him the election. Single-handedly. Hit the thumbs up.
Mamdani, can I just jump in? Would you visit Israel as mayor?
I will be doing, as the mayor, I'll be standing up for Jewish New Yorkers, and I'll be meeting them wherever they are across the 5 boroughs, whether that's in their synagogues and temples or at their home.
They had to, listen, this is so crazy. They were so shocked. They had to stop it. They didn't double down on the people who said they was going to go to Israel. They didn't double down and say, you know, and ask a secondary question On why would you go to Israel? No. They went to the next person. Israel, okay, cool. Israel, okay, cool. When he said, I'll stay in New York and deal with the New Yorkers, they say, whoa, so you won't go to Israel? That's what won him the election.
No, as mayor?
I will be doing, as the mayor, I'll be standing up for Jewish New Yorkers, and I'll be meeting them wherever they are across the 5 boroughs, whether that's New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs, and focus on that.
Mr. Mamdani, can I just jump in? Would you visit Israel?
Let's go back.
Mr. Mamdani.
I would stay in New York City. My plans are to address.
I will stay in New York City. That won him the election. That right there.
Rest New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs and focus on that.
Mr. Mamdani, can I just jump in? Would you?
They had to do a rebuttal because they couldn't believe the answer they just heard. You're not going to go kiss the wall? You're not going to go kiss the wall?
Visit Israel?
No,
as mayor?
I will be doing, as the mayor, I'll be standing up for Jewish New Yorkers, and I'll be meeting them wherever they are across the 5 boroughs, whether that's in their synagogues and temples or at their homes or at the subway.
I'll deal with the Jews here. That won him the election.
Platform, because ultimately we need to focus on delivering on their concerns.
And just yes or no, do you believe in a Jewish state of Israel?
I believe Israel has the right to exist.
Third question. They can't believe it. They can't believe it. They gon' because he's got a stance that no other politician has on Israel besides Marjorie Taylor Greene. And Marjorie Taylor Greene says a lot of logical things, but she's so unliked and she's not going to get any financial backing, you know what I'm saying, to ever put her hat in the pot for president, you know what I'm saying? So nah, she ain't gonna be able to do it.
Not as a Jewish state?
As a state with equal rights.
He won't
Not as a
say it
Jewish
has
state.
a right to exist as a Jewish state. Be very
And
clear
his
on
answer was
they over here arguing about a whole nother country when you got a city to worry about. This is what made dude win. This is right here. This is the blueprint for anybody to win right now.
no, he won't visit Israel.
I said that.
That's what he was trying to say.
No. Unlike you, I answer questions very directly.
My goal would be to take my first trip to Israel. My wife's life work in this area means a lot to our family.
Dude, right there. That's why he won. Here's another reason why he won. These old people don't resonate with the young, dumb voters. Mamdani had the young, dumb vote. This is why I always said that there needs to be a standardized test for you to vote. You shouldn't just be able to vote just because you're 18. You should have to pass a test, just like you have to pass a test to get a gun, just like you have to pass a test to drive a car. You know what I'm saying? You should have to pass a test because stuff like this is dangerous. This was his voter base. People like
I am voting Mamdani.
Listen to this. This is his voter base. This is the type of people who voted for him. This is why y'all screwed in New York.
Who are you voting for mayor?
I am voting Mamdani.
And why?
Because he's the most obvious choice.
What makes him an obvious choice for you?
It's just like, I'm trying to think.
The young, dumb voter. Cuomo could not reach the young, dumb voter. Silva could not reach the young, dumb voter. Mamdani can.
Who are you voting for mayor?
I am voting Mamdani.
And why?
This is why everybody should not be able to vote. It needs to be a test. They need to know policy. They need to know what's going on. They need to be tested.
Who are you voting for mayor?
I am voting Mamdani.
And why?
Because he's popular. That's it. And these other two dudes are not popular.
Who are you voting for mayor?
I am voting Mamdani.
And why?
Because he's the most obvious choice.
What makes him an obvious choice for you?
It's just like, I'm trying to think. This reminds me of a certain comedy sketch where the comedian was like, we could either vote in one guy and he's gonna give everybody free houses, free rent, and he's gonna give everybody a Lamborghini, or we could vote in somebody who's gonna burn down the city. That's why I'm voting Mamdani, because I'm voting for the guy who give me the Lamborghini.
Yeah, so you think Mamdani?
Mom dummies. This is his voter base.
He's like just gonna give you guys everything?
Not everything. I'm saying it's the most obvious choice.
What do you think is gonna happen with government-run grocery stores and free buses? Do you think that sounds like a good idea?
That does sound like a good idea.
And freezing the rent?
That does sound like a good idea.
What if they have to freeze the rent to the point where eventually then the landlord's not able to come in and fix the washer and make a profit on his own lease?
That's their problem.
Yeah, he tapped into the young, dumb voter. He tapped into the young, dumb voter. So y'all were doomed. Those are the idiots that went to y'all polls. Like, the numbers are in. It was mostly women, dumb women.
Fox News is debuting a new way to understand tonight's election results, the Fox News voter poll. It's the data that covers really thousands of voters who cast ballots early on election day by mail and in person. Sandra Smith has been crunching those numbers. Hey, Sandra.
And some of the key groups that we're seeing behind the vote really telling the story here in New York City. When you break it down by age of the voter, the youth vote overwhelmingly went for Mamdani in this race. 75% of their support went to him. And when you break this down into
75% of the youth. So Cuomo was not going to get the youth. Silva was not going to get the youth. I'm going to tell you why he got the youth. This is why he got the youth. Right here. He in the club. That's why Mamdani got the youth, because he was in the club. Cuomo was not in the club. Silva was not in the club. They were textbook. They ran a textbook race, man. He was in the club. With the DJ. Come on, man. He in the club with the DJ. Fam. You could not, he got the young, dumb voters. He got them all. They don't even know how to pronounce his name. That's right. They up there turned up. Are you, fam? So you got, he's anti-Israel, pro-Palestine. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Jew kiss ass. You know what I'm saying? He's promising all this free shit, and he's in the club. He going live with y'all. He's running a serious social media campaign. You know what I'm saying? That's the new blueprint. Y'all partying right now. Y'all partying right now, man. Y'all partying right now. It's over. He with the DJ. He in the booth with the DJs, man. Dapping the DJs. Fam, he played this shit. He played this shit right. He played this shit right with no Jewish dollars. It's up. It's up, fam.
That number gets even bigger. The female youth vote, women under the age of 30, you break that down, that number goes over 80% support.
80% of youth women. Cooked. He cooked. He cooked. He cooked, fam.
For Mamdani in this race. Other key findings that we're finding in the New York City mayoral race, what qualities were voters looking for in their candidate? This was a change election. 27% said they wanted to bring change to the city. And look at that. They supported Mamdani, 72%.
72%! Y'all about to be fucked! Y'all about, this is why we are not gonna feel no sympathy for y'all. Kamala wasn't even in the club. Dude is setting the blueprint for the Democrats right now. Dude is setting the blueprint for the Democrats right now. Shut up, bitch. We already talked about Brandon Johnson. Shut up, bitch. Then we started the show off. The first clip we played was Mayor Brandon Johnson, bitch. Goofy. Don't worry about New York, worry about Chicago, worry about Brandon. The first thing we talked about was Brandon Johnson.
Of their vote went to him. Couple other things I want to highlight here. Do you identify as a Democratic socialist? Look at this number. This is 1 out of every 4 New Yorkers who cast their ballot identified as a Democrat socialist. Of course, you click on this and you'll see their support went to Mamdani in this race, 81% of their support there. Couple other things I want to highlight here, Mamdani versus Cuomo. This was basically a question that we put to voters when they cast their ballot, that if Sliwa was not in the race, and this was just a hypothetical two-way matchup, Mamdani versus Cuomo, Brett and Martha, it gets close, but Mamdani still got the edge in that hypothetical matchup. Just a couple of things that we're taking away from all of that tonight.
All right, Sandra, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
I told y'all what the new blueprint is, man. That's the new blueprint, man. You know what I'm saying? To go against, I told you that the first person that step out who got some real footing in this shit and who won't kiss ass with Israel, who will take a stance against Israel, they're going to stand out. And they're going to divide, that's going to divide the conservatives and the Republicans. Because a lot of the new conservatives are not feeling what Trump is doing with Israel. We're not feeling Israel right now. That's the only thing we're not liking with Trump right now is Israel and the Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? We're not feeling that. We're not feeling that at all. You know? We're not feeling that at all. Hold on. Putting the link in the chat in case some motherfuckers want to pop through. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So dude ran and won, showed up and showed out, man. I told y'all that was the blueprint to win right now. The first person that jump out and say, hey man, I ain't with all this Israel shit. That's gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna shake things up. That's the only thing that's gonna shake things up. The person who goes against that, man. But here go his acceptance speech, which was you know what I'm saying, which was wild too. Let's get into that. He coming out to New York anthems. Fam, the kids is eating that up. They eating that up. He coming out to the New York, all the New York anthems. Bruh, I'm telling you. He came out to New York, nigga. is up. That's why he won. This is exactly why he won. Young, dumb voters. He got them. He got them. Who we got, man?
What's up, Minister Jap?
What's happening?
Yo, this is crazy. Like this election, and this is about to be the longest government shutdown in history. I'm like, man, they need more people to come in and legislate that these people can't get paid during government shutdowns, that we can't have no elections during government shutdowns. This is wild as hell, and it's not about the SNAP part. What about the people who working and not getting paid?
Yeah, what about the actual government workers who had government jobs? They ain't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, man.
That's what pissed me off, G, that I'm working.
You owning something right there, though. If the politicians were not getting paid, they will be hasty and hesitant about shutting the government down.
Hell yeah, they wouldn't do it. They would be negotiating and talking whatever needs to be talked out. Because at the end of the day, as far as the health care, they all in the back door getting they cut. You know what I mean?
And they want to give free health care to illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Which is just all in itself just sounds ridiculous.
Right. I'm from the Chicago area, so I already know how that went.
You my Chicago people. What side you on?
I'm in Dalton. I'm in the South Burbs out here in Dalton.
Okay, Tiffany Henry land.
Yeah, we still waiting on her to go to jail, right? She ain't going to jail because they have to take them all to jail. They take her to jail, baby. She Thailand. Fuck you, man.
Hey, how is House doing out there, man?
Man, he ain't shit. He's still sitting up here lying to the people. He bought the Pope house, and the girl who Andrew Holmes, they say Andrew Holmes had SA. They playing games, not wanting to give Fania Dukes her bread, man. Like, but they had her walking around during the whole campaign, like, oh, we need to get rid of Andrew Holmes, and this happened in Vegas, and that happened in Vegas. But y'all ain't gave that girl $60,000, and she got to pay her lawyer fees out of that, and she been fighting them for years. Like, she only gonna walk away with like 10, 15 grand. And he walking around looking like the lost member of the Jackson 5.
Hell yeah, that nigga look like God damn, I forgot that damn singer, man. But he looked crazy. I used to see that nigga on 43rd at the LA Fitness over there in Bronzeville.
Yeah.
That nigga really live in the city.
So I go, look, after it happened, I'm going in the meeting. I'm talking about. I said, Andrew, ain't nobody say stuff, and then Andrew Holmes came over my house trying to give me a turkey. And I guess giving the turkey back in the day mean something, something stank. You know what I'm saying? And all the old ladies started laughing, man. I was so embarrassed. But he was also trying to give people a food box. But I think he was trying to test, to see who knew and who didn't know, but I knew since they like June or July, but they didn't tell me who the person was.
Did y'all taxes go up on y'all cribs?
Hell yeah, our taxes go up every single year. They vote for our taxes to go up. If I didn't have a homeowner exemption, my property tax would be $11,000 a year.
God damn! You might as well go to Orland Park.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. And you can't, they got pit bulls running loose around this man. Dalton is $113 million in debt.
113 million.
Yes, and that was 2 years ago, according to my tax bill, and that's just the village. We're not talking about the schools and nothing else, but the village of Dalton was 113 million in debt, and they can't even take out no bonds at this point. We have a $33 million lawsuit that we still ain't paid because we can't pay it. But every single year, $2 million get added to it. So it's $40 million so far this year. Next year will be $42 million. You know what I'm saying? We are all out of money. But they just sitting up smiling in people's face, taking them on the Tiffany ride. It's a wrap. We
Oh man.
all these black ran South suburbs is broke. And they just sitting there.
Dalton gonna end up turning into Riverdale.
Man, Dalton finna be just like Ford Heights. We're gonna need a state administrator, all these South suburbs. Cause first of all, the white politicians that was running it when we had white flight, they took all the money with them, what they could. And then you have the black politicians cutting corners and trying to do the same tricks that the white politicians did before they left, but nobody can bring no money into the equation or produce a functioning community. You see what I mean? So we're not getting the services for what we're paying for.
Let me ask you this. What happened with the police cars?
The police cars, ain't nothing happened to the police cars. They ain't let them. Those police cars, first of all, was bought under a separate administration, under Riley Rogers. Okay.
They didn't get repoed.
No, they ain't get repoed.
Okay.
Nah.
Hold on 1 second. I got somebody else.
They can't afford them.
Hey, whoever this is, Jacoby, what is his name?
Yeah, it's Jacoby.
Turn the volume down in the back.
My volume down? Okay. How's
Yes.
that?
Yeah, what's good, man?
Nothing much, man.
Put that shit down, bro.
Okay, I'm driving. My bad. I'm calling from Portland, Oregon.
What's good?
So yeah, man, I saw that.
You gotta cut it all the way down. It's still echoing.
Okay, let me do it. All right, how's that now?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, so like I saw like Mamdani win, but I wasn't surprised though. They didn't give anybody no candidates.
Okay, bro just don't got it together, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. He don't got it together. He don't know how to turn the volume down in the back. He just can't work it. I can't have you messing up the show. Go ahead, sister. Trina. Let me I gotta unmute her. Trina, unmute yourself. You're on mute right now. I'm gonna have to boot you in a second. Trina, go ahead.
I'm unmuted. I was gone to start the dryer, man. I'm like, Shody gotta close the YouTube window and just use the StreamYard window.
He's doing too much.
Dude,
stop acting like you
when you your phone, once you get on StreamYard, shut the YouTube down so you won't have an echo. Close the YouTube window altogether till you get off the show.
But go ahead, man.
Yeah, so this gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? They better hope the government open back up, period, and function. Because we broke too. You know, on a federal level, the state level, and the local level. So I don't know why these Democrats are telling people like in Harvey, we're gonna ask Pritzker to bail us out. The state don't got $100-something million for you.
Not for no Dalton or no Harvey or no Markham.
Not for none of that. The state is broke. The county broke. Look at your property tax bill and look at somebody else's property tax bill, because property tax bills are all public information. For 20 years, you can get the bill for any address in Cook County.
See, I'm looking to get up out of Chicago, man. I might either go to Indiana or goddamn Tennessee, man. Hold on, who we got, man? Tyshawn, what up?
What's going on, bro?
What's happening, fam?
Nah, man. Listen, the whole situation is crazy in New York. I'm actually a resident of New York. I live in Long Island right now, but you know, I'm very close to the city. And man, it's crazy.
You work in the city?
It's crazy. I'm sorry?
Do you work in the city?
Nah, I don't work in the city. I'm originally from Queens, though. I'm from Queens.
Okay. So what you think about this Mamdani, man?
Man, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy, and I kind of felt like he was going to win. It was definitely, you know, it was definitely a lot of attention, especially with his social media platform. He's definitely big
Yeah.
on social media.
You see
It's
how powerful social media is, man?
Yeah,
Like,
it really. You know what's crazy? It became more powerful than we actually thought it was. You know what I mean? Like, it just became, like you said, a tool. It's really a tool, and depending on how you use it, you could become the mayor of New York.
yeah, he didn't have no Jewish backing. You know what I'm saying? This is why the Jews bought TikTok, because they know
Right.
that they're losing influence and they have to control it because of things like
Right.
this. You know what I'm saying? This dude is anti-Israel. First time you've seen that, and won. You know what I'm saying? In one of the biggest cities. It's not the biggest city in America. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right. And not only that, the Jewish presence in New York is really big as well too.
huge.
So,
Brooklyn,
so
what about Marcy?
especially in Brooklyn. They're
Oh,
very big in Brooklyn. Everywhere, really. Everywhere, really.
they got their own ambulance, their own type of police. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's true. It's true.
Right by
It's true.
Marcy, right by Marcy, you got the tendril curl, top hat, Orthodox Jews walking around with the black trench coat all through there. You know what I'm
Black
saying?
head to toe with the hats, the gowns all the way down. They got the schools, the buses. You're right. They got everything they own.
They got it. They got the whole area sold up, man. Sold up, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like this was what was scary about this, man. You know, he is showing you the power of the young dumb voter. The young dumb voter put him in office. And the fact that even if they better politicians, they got better policies, they are not reaching the young dumb voters.
That's a very interesting point.
He's in the clubs. They don't know nothing about no policy. He ain't even talking about policy when he came in the club. He in there just rocking out with them. So that's all they voted for. And that's why I said, man, these voters, the quality of these voters are not quality people and thinkers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's about to be the detriment of the city.
Now that's crazy, and you brought that's actually a very interesting point to even harp on. You know what I mean? And you're right. You're right. You definitely got to have a presence with the youth, man, and he did that, and that was smart. That was smart.
Yeah, and that's scary. That's what other thing that's scary about AOC. You know what I'm saying?
AOC. Yeah, AOC is another one, and she's already in talk about potentially being a presidential candidate. It's amazing. She definitely has a lot of power.
Crockett, it's a popularity contest. We got to talk about the popular Democrats.
Right.
Jasmine Crockett,
Bernie Sanders,
Gavin Newsom, Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders gonna got the youth though. He's somewhat
got he don't. He's still a ranking member though. He still holds some weight for sure.
He's got the younger up and coming politicians, the young up and coming radicals. He's got them, but because he's got them, then some young folks gravitate towards him. But he's not on social media going live, doing TikTok challenges and stuff like that, to where it's going to resonate with the young dumb voters. You got Jasmine Crockett or AOC. Either one of them are going to be a vice president.
For sure, I could see that.
Not gonna get in there. It's gonna be a male. It's gonna probably be Gavin Newsom if there was to be a Democratic president. But the cheat code is to go against Israel. You'll win.
But most important,
he definitely set a blueprint for sure. Now you're gonna see a lot of people actually. You already hopped on that point, and that's actually a pretty good strategy. And if Democrats actually have any type of potential of even gaining any kind of momentum, because it's not on them right now, as you could clearly see, the Democrats is looking defeated, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, it's looking bad for Democrats. But
again, they gonna get slaughtered if they still stay and remain Israel kiss asses. They will get slaughtered with logic again.
I agree, and Mamdani is an excellent point to that. So he actually made it a truth now. It's actually a different blueprint, and he set the stage for it. So
because that's the only stance that's can divide the Republican Party.
I agree.
Trina, what you got?
I think that people are tired of old white men in politics that been sitting there so long. So I didn't think that Cuomo would have a win because people tired of the same people, if nothing else. And so when we're looking at, this young mayor, in New York, he's young, people tired of the old white man all the time, on both sides of the aisle. And the Democrats, I'm not a Democrat, by the way, but Democrats are still running strong off Trump hate. Believe it or not, they still run strong off Trump hate. So it's like all you got to do.
No, that's true.
You know,
That's actually a pretty good point. Yeah, but that's true. That's accurate.
Yeah, you gain people on your side. So we have to, it needs to be accountability across the board for people who making the decisions for all of us. Because when you break down to us versus them, it's a few people making decisions for all of us. So it has to be accountability on them and having this government open and functioning and all of that good stuff. And your political division or your political battles, you have to do that, when you guys are walking around DC or at lunch, something like that. But this is not 7-Eleven. This is a whole government, and it should not be shut down for any reason unless it's civil unrest or war. Plain and simple. And they need to be paying them people, because now I'm looking at them sideways like, oh, how long are you? I first said, okay, they're going to shut down and not send these benefits so that they can go to the World Bank and say, hey, we need some more money. And it's always good to go borrow money when you got money sitting there. So that's why I feel they didn't distribute those funds right away. They all playing with each other at the end of the day. It's all the same. We think they separate, but as long as they keep us divided on a political party, they win. Because Pritzker talked all that stuff. But at the end of the day, he had the state troopers with their dogs right out at Broadview on Halloween.
Yep.
Ready to get at the people. So I'm like, now this is all making sense. They saying more than half of Trump's cabinet are on military bases staying because they received threats. They haven't paid the workers, but they trying to keep us focused on the SNAP. It's the people that's working every day for 35 days that
we haven't even talked about the airports. All these flights getting delayed, all these flights getting rescheduled.
Yes.
Air traffic control is not there. You know what I'm saying? This is dangerous. It was just a flight that just crashed in what was it, Kentucky?
Yeah.
In Kentucky, a UPS flight just crashed in the neighborhood.
Yes,
it's crazy. It's the Democrats. A lot of people don't understand the Democrats are holding the government hostage. All they have to do is just open the government back up.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the reason why it's shut down anyway is because they're trying to pass certain things that's, when you really look at it, it's a waste of money. What Trump is doing, he's actually trying to shrink the government. And if you have massive amount of spending when you're trying to shrink the government, it's just going against the program. So if by my understanding of the situation, the reason why Republicans are not signing it is because Democrats are actually trying to pass a lot of ridiculous, ludicrous things. I mean, I could sit here and name it, but it's public information. You can check it out yourself. But I kind of understand that. You know what I mean? That's not. But bottom line, there's a lot of stuff and issues is going on. A lot of people is not getting paid, furlough workers. I mean, I could go on. Air traffic control. I mean, it's a mess right now. So, I mean, somebody's going to have to stand up and get the situation happening. But on the Republican side, that's exactly what's going on. They're trying to pass a lot of ludicrous things. And, it's not happening. So,
but it's the Democrats that are not voting to open the government.
Yeah.
It's the Democratic vote that has not opened the government. It's
I believe
not
it's either 5 or 7. We need 5 or 7 Democrats right now.
5 Democrats
Five.
to open the government up.
So 5 people are destroying this whole country right now. Let's get into this this speech, man.
They need to go. Everybody who they shut down, they need to go. Don't vote them back in.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm about to get back into the speech. Mamdani, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all support and coming through, man. Much love. Much love, y'all, man. Much love. But yeah, man, let's get into this, man. Mamdani's speech, you see? Shout out to those who stepped up to the panel today, too, man. Much love, man. Very insightful conversation. Y'all support the church. Hit the like, hit the super chat. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no sponsors yet. I thought y'all rocked with us. But look at this, man. This is why he won. He coming out of New York. This dude.
For as long as we can remember, the working people of New York have been told by the wealthy and the well-connected that power does not belong in their hands. Fingers bruised from lifting boxes on the warehouse floor, palms calloused from delivery bike handlebars, knuckles scarred with kitchen burns. These are not hands that have been allowed to hold power. And yet, over the last 12 months, you have dared to reach for something greater. Tonight, against all odds, we have grasped it. The future is in our hands. My friends, we have toppled a political dynasty.
He literally made history, man. First dude to do it in a big way without kissing Israel's ass and kissing the Jews' ass. That's the only thing I can respect about this, man. I know his policies are going to be stupid. They are stupid. They won't work. But he did it. He did it, and he did it his way. He did it his way. I got to respect it. He did it his way. No Jews. Fortunately, it's going to be a big exodus. Everybody's going to be getting out of here.
I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in...
Shout out to Lucky Levy, said the strategies of Karl Marx is alive and well. Yes, socialism is back. Y'all got to do some research on socialism, on how that's going to work, trying to redistribute the wealth. It's crazy.
Private life. But let tonight be the final time I utter his name as we turn the page on a politics that abandons the many and answers only to the few.
That's another thing, man. It don't be no young energy. It's always these old dudes. People tired of these old dudes. Dude is young as hell. He's 33, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's why he turning up in the clubs and all that. You know, again, Texas is not having y'all, so y'all gonna try to leave and go to Texas. Texas, they putting tariffs on all New Yorkers coming down there, man. So y'all better pick a different state.
New York, tonight you have delivered a mandate for...
Is he even a New Yorker? Was he even raised in New York? I know he came to America at age 7, but was he even raised in New York? That'd be crazy too if he was like, you know, raised in like, I don't know, Vermont or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then came to New York and just took over. That's crazy.
Change. A mandate for a new kind of politics. A mandate.
He was born in Uganda. He became a naturalized citizen when he was young, though. No, he just became a naturalized citizen. He just became a naturalized citizen, probably by like 8 years ago or something like that.
For a city we can afford. And a mandate for a government that delivers exactly that. On January 1st, I will be sworn in as the mayor of New York City. And that is because of you.
Let's see who we got, man. A million, what up?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
How you doing, Mr. Minister Jap? How you doing?
I'm good, family.
Okay, so the one I know we talked before, the universe helped me because I'm in a small major city. New York is huge. So if you're a young nigga coming up, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Well, here San Antonio is grown. It'll be big, almost Houston and Dallas, but you're seeing it. And I worked in Houston. It was a lot of Arabs, Indians. They said what they do is they move to, I guess they're traveling. They move to Africa. They live out there for like 3-4 years because I work with some Indians as well. The Arabs, they're all doing the same play. They're moving to Africa for like a few years. He said then what we try to do is get into Mexico, not necessarily sneaking in, but he said it's easier to get into the U.S. from Mexico as a foreigner than if I was like in an Arab country or Africa and try to get in the U.S. So they got like a whole play set up, and then they be doing it. Like
I hope they send all the illegals to New York so they can deal with that problem and see how problematic this illegal immigration thing is.
And that movie Gangs of New York,
yeah,
the TikTok is hitting it on my feed. I'm like, yeah, they keep getting in office. They doing their best. Not in their homeland. Out here, they so hip to the system. They like, nigga, if 1 or 3 of us get in office, we finna get all these resources, and we specifically only gonna share it with a group of people. And they do it.
Nepotism, man. Yeah, man.
I've been out here in San Antonio to the Republic. A few of them, I was the only black dude in the room. Because when I was little, my mom made me a Republican. Because I would go to school, so my paperwork would come home. She would document it. So I would go to Republican, means I'll be the only black dude in the room, like a bunch of meetings. So I already know what these people like. They plot like that.
What's the crime like in San Antonio right now?
Great question. So what it is San Antonio. I moved, like I said, from Inglewood. I told you my story. So San Antonio used to kind of be a black city, but they was letting them foreigners, them Latinos, figured out that route. So they got into San Antonio. They started spreading into Houston, Dallas, because they try to tell you like, oh, Texas is a lot. I was like, no, there's a bunch of white people out here. Like the majority of people in San Antonio is white, Dallas is white, and Houston has a large white population. But they give you this aura of like, well, Texas is a lot. I was like, yeah, because they was kind of going in those small cities, Brownsville, El Paso. They are building it up, but I know another gentleman. I'll let him speak. Go ahead.
What's going on, fam?
What's going on? What's up, Minister Jap?
What's good?
Are we cool with this? I mean, as far as the foreigners running these positions and stuff, I mean,
like I said, I really don't like it. I don't like.
I ain't feeling it neither.
I don't like foreigners being in politics. You know, I think politics should only be for foundational Black Americans and white people.
I agree. All right, I just wanted to know. You know, that's why I was with that whole concept. I'm like, I know, that's why we didn't get what's the name in there for the presidency. I thought because she wasn't fully black.
Oh, no. She already said she's not gonna do nothing specific for black folks. So we wasn't rocking with that anyway. Plus, everything that she ran on was about abortion, and that doesn't affect anybody's day to day. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help the free thinking straight black man. So we're not going to be on board with you. She had no real policies. You know what I'm saying? That affected your day to day. You know what I'm saying? Or what we were dealing with. It was all emotionalism and I'm not Trump. That's it. I'm not Trump. So vote for me.
All right. And another thing I wanted to speak on. All right, we're getting rid of the stamps, the evictions and the Section 8 going down. I'm assuming that the crime is going to shoot up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, or a whole lot. You think that's room for them to maybe try to implement martial law and kick some other things off?
Can I say something about that?
You got to understand that Biden left a huge mess. And it's it's going to take damn near demolition to rebuild this place. You know what I'm saying? Off of the damage that he did. You're going to have to destroy the rebuild. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be rough. But again, brothers like me and you, we ain't out there marching. We got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? We're not out there.
Agree.
The people who are out there marching and going crazy don't have shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Because this doesn't affect you. You're not mad. You're not upset about, they're snatching out migrants and all that, because you ain't out there protesting. You out there handling your business, going to work every day, being productive, handling your situation, minding your business.
Yep.
If everybody
paying taxes,
if everybody else took that same stance, them people would be out there on their own and alone. But it's the fact that we got young radicals, you know what I'm saying? And people like Mamdani can reach those young, dumb idiots. You know what I'm saying? Those young dumb want to go live and make everything a viral moment. He's a part of that culture. He's younger than me. So these older politicians are not reaching the youth like that. That's why he won. That's why
and it's another thing too. In my personal opinion, I don't think young people should vote.
Yeah,
it should be a certain age. I think you got to be over 21, 25, maybe. You know, when
30, nigga.
Exactly. Because
president, you should be able to, it should have the same requirements of what it is to be a president. You got to be the same age. You got to be 30 to be a president, right?
35.
35.
Or at least has served in the military in some form, fashion, or way, you know what I'm saying? That as well.
Because the
young. I listened to Elon Musk. I listened to the show with Joe. He said they're not going to stop the program, which we're talking about now, Jap. You've been saying it. A lot of these illegals are getting government resources. They're doing the audit now. Now they're saying government shutdown, but essentially that's what he's saying. They're kind of doing the audit right now because they have a bunch of illegals on these SNAP, Medicaid, so they got to get them off that program.
They got dead people on the SNAP benefits renewing every month.
Yeah,
dead people. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know. Yeah.
Pay attention. Kamala Harris is on her book tour. She's proposing that she wants to have 16-year-olds registered to vote.
What?
Yes.
Boy, that's crazy.
I got a whole video we're going to do on Kamala, probably maybe later on today or maybe tomorrow morning. But Kamala wants to have 16-year-olds vote.
She done lost her mind.
You know what you was doing at 16?
What they doing in San Antonio, a lot of Latino males, they trying to be police officers. So I had a homeboy, his girl is a cop. She quit, whatever. Nigga, she got hired. She was out of Florida, had a warrant. They do background because you're a cop. They're doing a thorough background. She still got hired. When she kind of dipped out from them, quit, whatever. A month later, she got arrested. They said, you have a warrant in Florida from like 2 years ago. So she had a whole warrant in Florida, still working for the police department, Bexar County, right? So if that happened, imagine a bunch of these illegals, Hispanics, how the fuck did HR let them through? And Jap, you could come out here, some of them still got their accent like they from the border. And this nigga's a whole cop.
That's crazy, man.
He's a whole cop.
And this is strange. I bumped into a woman at Walmart the other day, and she couldn't speak not a. Yo, I ain't with that BS. I'm at Walmart. It was a straight Mexican working there, Puerto Rican maybe, or Mexican. I want to say Puerto Rican though. Couldn't speak a lick of English, and I'm like, how the heck she's functioning over here?
Same thing.
How she? That blew me. I was like, huh? She couldn't say the word banana.
Yes, they'll have a
you can only imagine what they're going through in New York, because New York is, I don't know if you ever been, man. It's foreigner cities, Tetherville. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is from some other country.
And when I was little, I swear to God, I ain't never knew. I mean, now I'm not hating. I never knew Jamaicans for cooking macaroni and cheese.
No, they don't cook macaroni and cheese.
But you all they
and I'd be at Jamaican restaurant. It don't be that great if they did.
They do that here in Chicago, but they only do that to get black folks, foundational black.
That's what it is. Facts.
I was like, I never knew them for cooking mac, and then all of a sudden, all these TikTok new restaurants they serve mac and cheese. I was like, what?
Yeah, they do that. They do that to bring our black asses in there.
And check this out. You're right, Jap. They eat nothing but their food. They don't really experiment with anything else. They don't try to learn how to cook soul food or nothing of that matter. And how you say you grew up with two Jamaican neighborhood, Jamaican neighborhood friends.
Yeah.
Hey, I grew up with Jamaicans. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. Ain't never had a Jamaican friend. We really don't get along.
Yeah,
they was wearing the yeah.
No,
that is facts.
Saying we got along with them. I'm just saying we tried to play with their kids and shit like that. And you know, the families and everybody else, they treated us like, you know, second-class citizens or whatever like that because we was, you know, black and they was Jamaican.
And I'm now down here residing in Georgia. The Jamaicans act like they better than the regular country folks down here. And you know, all of them try to open up a Jamaican restaurant and their food don't be all that great. You gotta go to like Atlanta or something or New York to get some real good Jamaican food.
Yeah, man.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Minister Jap, and it's, I know we're talking about this, but I'm always giving you your props, man. I really stepped my game up. Years ago, you did a video called Beat the Bitch. yeah. Nigga, I'm wearing suits. I got 3 jobs. He was like, be better than the bitch. I just, nigga, keep going.
Yeah, niggas thought I was talking about, you know what I'm saying, abusing the bitch. I'm like, nah, beat the bitch in everything. Beat her in conversation. Beat her in money. Beat her in finance.
Yep.
Beat her in intellect. Beat her, you know what I'm saying? Beat her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, let me get back to this show, man. I appreciate y'all, brother.
All right.
Much love.
Much love. Peace.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, man, Mamdani, man, with this speech, going in, bro. Going in. This is how he won, man.
So before I say anything else, I must say this. Thank you. Thank you to the next generation of New Yorkers who refuse to accept that the promise of a better future was a relic of the past.
I'm wondering if he's reading this or he's just coming straight off the dome.
You showed that when politics speaks to you without condescension, we can usher in a new era of leadership. We will fight for you because we are you. Or as we say on Steinway, ana minkum wa ilaykum.
Oh, man. Now we gotta start speaking out. What language was that? Was that Arabic? I'm not sure.
Thank you to those so often forgotten by the politics of our city who made this movement their own.
Y'all think New York is gonna turn into Dearborn, Michigan? Now you said that was Punjabi? I don't know, man. Y'all think it's gonna turn into Dearborn, Michigan?
I speak of Yemeni bodega owners and Mexican abuelas.
Abuelas!
Senegalese taxi drivers and Uzbek nurses.
Tether! It's gonna turn into Dearborn, Michigan.
Trinidadian line cooks and Ethiopian aunties.
Under the sea.
Yes, aunties. To every New Yorker in Kensington and Midwood and Hunts Point.
No foundational black Americans. He's dead. Not speaking to your black ass. Not speaking to your black ass.
Know this. This city is your city, and this democracy is yours too.
No mention of the foundational black American. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all shot yourselves in the foot.
Campaign is about people like Wesley, an 1199 organizer I met outside of Elmhurst Hospital on Thursday night. A New Yorker who lives elsewhere, who commutes 2 hours each way from Pennsylvania because rent is too expensive in this city. It's about people like the woman I met on the BX 33 years ago, who said to me, I used to love New York, but now it's just where I live.
Y'all, man, I'm telling you, man, if you're smart, man, you be looking to move right now. Talking to your HR department at your job, trying to transfer. You need to move.
And it's about people like Richard, the taxi driver I went on a 15-day hunger strike with outside of City Hall, who still has to drive his cab 7 days a week. My brother, we are in City Hall now. This victory.
He don't got no old supporters, man. That is young, vibrant TikTokers, Instagrammers. You know what I'm saying? They done took over.
Is for all of them. And it's for all of you. The more than 100,000 volunteers who built this campaign into an unstoppable force.
Yep.
Because of you, we will make this city one.
I told you what the cheat code is. The cheat code is anti-Israel. Once he took that stance, when everybody else said they was going to go kiss the wall, and he said, I'm going to stay here with New Yorkers, I'll deal with the Jews that's here, that was it. That's what won him the election.
That working people can love and live in again. With every door knocked, every petition signature earned, and every hard-earned conversation, you eroded the cynicism that has come to define our politics. Now I know that I have asked for much from you over this last year.
He reminds me of like the Zelensky now in New York. Because, you know, Zelensky used to be like a comedian or whatever like that. This dude was like a comedian, entertainer or whatever like that. Now he's running one of the biggest cities in the country. You know what I'm saying? This is real power. And he did it. He did it without Jewish backing. The Jews are scared now, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they banned him off of TikTok. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up banning him off TikTok, man.
Time and again, you have answered my calls. But I have one final request. New York City, breathe this moment in. We have held our breath for longer than we know. We have held it in anticipation of defeat. Held it because the air has been knocked out of our lungs.
It's going to be funny. I'm going to be watching the news daily on all of the different big companies that's going to be leaving. I can't wait to see what companies are about to leave.
Too many times to count. Held it because we cannot afford to exhale. Thanks to all of those who sacrificed so much, we are breathing in the air of a city that has been reborn.
Let's see who we got, man, supporting the show, man. Y'all support the show, man. Hit that super chat. His rhetoric almost sounds like Brandon Johnson. Yes, it does. That's why first thing in the show, I told y'all, Brandon Johnson made a whole bunch of promises. Said he wasn't going to raise taxes. What he doing? Raising our taxes? You know what I'm saying? People brought him in. Oh, we got a black man in there. Ooh, we had a black man since Harold Washington. Nah, see? And we got let down. Shout out to First Class Citizen with the 5. Mina Reactions with the 2. He say they all moving to Texas. They not going to move to Texas because Governor Abbott already said he putting a tariff on all New Yorkers coming out there. 100% tariff. So it ain't going to be worth your while. I don't think he wants us out there.
My campaign team, who believed when no one else did, and who took an electoral project and turned it into so much more. I I will never be able to express the depth of my gratitude. You can sleep now. To my parents, Mama and Baba.
Mama and Baba.
You have made me into the man I am today. I am so proud to be your son. And to my incredible wife, Rama.
I'm telling you, man, it's Immigrant-ville. New York is Immigrant-ville, man. It's not going to have an American feel, man. You're not going to know what country you in when you go to New York now. Hey, welcome to India. He basically watched all the mistakes that Kamala Harris made and didn't do them. He watched all of Kamala Harris' mistakes and didn't do them. He sounds like Saddam's son, Uday, the rapist. Shout out to Marcus Major with the 5.
Hayati, there is no one I would rather have by my side in this moment and in every moment. To every New Yorker, whether you voted for me, for one of my opponents, or felt too disappointed by politics to vote at all, thank you for the opportunity to prove myself worthy of your trust. I will wake each morning with a singular purpose: to make this city better for you than it was the day before. There are many who thought this day would never come, who feared that we would be condemned only to a future of less, with every election consigning us simply to more of the same. And there are others who see politics today as too cruel for the flame of hope to still burn. New York, we have answered those fears. Tonight we have spoken in a clear voice. Hope is alive. Hope is a decision that tens of thousands of New Yorkers made day after day, volunteer shift after volunteer shift.
Shout out to Rob Marsh, man. He say, I might have to move down south. New York City is cooked. Mandarin was funded by Soros. Man, it's a wrap. Y'all, what you're witnessing is the power of social media, bro. You're witnessing the power of social media, man. Once you get popular, you get powerful. Simple as that. This is popular power. Because the guys they ran against did not have that social media presence. He's got the young, dumb voter, man, which is dangerous. And this is the dangers of the dangers of having young, dumb voters in abundance like this.
Despite attack ad after attack ad, more than 1 million of us stood in our churches, in gymnasiums, in community centers, as we filled in the ledger of democracy. And while we cast our ballots alone, we chose hope together. Hope over tyranny. Hope over big money and small ideas. Hope over despair.
Y'all gonna need prayer. Screw hope. Y'all gonna need prayer. Dude is about to screw the city up. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he's gonna get government grocery stores. That's crazy. Jap, New Yorkers is moving to North Carolina, Baltimore, Philly, and the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Philly and Baltimore thing, I don't know what the fuck y'all thinking. Philly is screwed. And Baltimore, no way. No way.
We won because New Yorkers allowed themselves to hope that the
North Carolina's nice. You know, there's some nice places in the Midwest. Take your ass to Wisconsin. Take your ass to Wisconsin. Go to Iowa. Go to Indiana. Don't come to Illinois. I'm not going to recommend Illinois. Don't go to Illinois. Don't go to Missouri. Don't go to Missouri. Somalia. You know what I'm saying? Say, this is a Timu Obama. He's not fooling nobody. Yeah, like I said, man, he did. Shout out to Marcus Major. He doing everything that Kamala was supposed to do, but doing it right.
Impossible could be made possible. And we won because we insisted that no longer would politics be something that is done to us. Now it is something that we do. Standing before you, I think of the words of Jawaharlal Nehru.
Who?
A moment comes but rarely in history when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends and when the soul of a nation long suppressed finds utterance. Tonight we have stepped out from the old into the new.
They might as well just dump all the immigrants in New York right now. Just dump them out there, man. This is where y'all need to go. Y'all want to, you people running from ICE? Take your ass to New York. Buy you some time.
So let us speak now with clarity and conviction that cannot be misunderstood about what this new age.
A bunch of my New Yorkers in the building talking about they moving to Jersey. Yeah, I recommend that.
Will deliver and for whom. This will be an age where New Yorkers expect from their leaders a bold vision of what we will achieve, rather than a list of excuses for what we are too timid to attempt.
I can't wait to see when the city, once he starts screwing up and seeing all y'all barking on him when he holding press conferences and stuff like that. Oh my God, it's gonna be hilarious, man. I've got my popcorn popping.
Central to that vision will be the most ambitious agenda to tackle the cost of living crisis that this city has seen since the days of Fiorella LaGuardia.
I know y'all wish y'all had Giuliani, man, at this point. I know y'all wish y'all had Giuliani at this point. He's probably the best mayor y'all ever had, man. Even though he was doing a stop and frisk, man, shit. Crime was down. Crime is about to shoot through the roof in New York with this guy. He is soft on crime. He's anti-cops. Don't forget that. He's anti-cops, so you're not going to be safe. You think people was getting burned on the train, burned alive? They burnt that lady alive on the train? Train ain't going to be where you want to be, man.
An agenda that will freeze the rents for more than 2 million rent-stabilized tenants.
How you going to do that? See, he's saying all this stuff, but he's not saying how he's going to do it. Taxing the rich how you going to tax the rich when the rich just going to leave?
Make buses fast and free. And deliver universal child care across our city.
More single mothers. Go turn it into baby mamaville. Oh man. Y'all are done, New York. Man, dude, this is gonna be hilarious.
Years from now, may our only regret be that this day took so long to come.
You say they froze rent in St. Paul in Minnesota and it failed. Man. In Minnesota, I mean, St. Paul it's not New York. It's not big as New York. You know. We can now officially declare New York Tetherville. Shout out to First Class. Like I said, yeah, man, it's gonna be Tetherville. Send all the tethers out there too, man. Y'all go to New York, man. It's about to be a whole different New York.
This new age will be one of relentless improvement. We will hire thousands more teachers. We will cut waste from a bloated bureaucracy. We will work tirelessly to make lights shine again in the hallways.
How could you slap? You know what I'm saying? Dude, this dude is terrible, boy.
Of NYCHA developments where they have long flickered. Safety and justice will go hand in hand as we work with police officers to reduce crime and create a department of community safety that tackles the mental health crisis and homelessness crises head on. Excellence will become the expectation across government.
Yeah. Get your
I
ass
don't
out.
want to talk with you, actually.
Why don't you go and off then?
You go. How can you slap? How can you slap?
Mad or what?
How can she slap? How can she slap me?
How can you slap?
How can she slap me?
How did you enter?
Bastard! Bloody bastard! Bloody!
Not the exception. In this new age we make for ourselves, we will refuse to allow those who traffic in division and hate to pit us against one another. In this moment of political darkness, New York will be the light.
Woo! Bold statements.
Here, we believe in standing up for those we love. Whether you are an immigrant, a member of the trans community,
wow, man,
one of the many black women that Donald Trump has fired from a federal job.
Oh, man. He landed on thick. Let's see if he mentions the free-thinking straight black man. What about the black man?
A single mom still waiting for the cost of groceries to go down. Or anyone else with their back against the wall. Your struggle is ours too.
Never mention the black man. You see what I'm telling you? Nobody ever got the black man back. Ever. Only the women. Only the black women, though. And black women talk about, we're president, but they don't black. No, y'all got it good. We're overlooked all the time.
And we will build a city hall that stands steadfast alongside Jewish New Yorkers and does not waver in the fight against the scourge of anti-Semitism.
Oh, here he go now. Here he go now. See, he's halfway cooking the Jews. He ain't going fully in, but he just ain't dealing with Israel. We still got the Jews mad. It's not enough. Nothing is enough for the Jews. They want you to really be a kiss ass to the Jews here and over there.
Where the more than 1 million Muslims know that they belong. Not just in the 5 boroughs of this city, but in the halls of power. No.
Yeah, the Muslims taking over, man. Muslims taking over, man. You know what I'm saying? But these are foreign Muslims, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't identify well with them, but you know what I'm saying? When you got you know, Ilhan Omar and whatever that dude. What's the new skinny dude who in Minnesota, the mayor? That dude, the Somalians or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's about to get wild. It's about to get radical around here.
No more will New York be a city where you can traffic in Islamophobia and win an election.
His name Muhammad. Oh, Omar Fadia? Pate?
This new age will be defined by a competence and a compassion that have too long been placed at odds with one another. We will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about. For years, those in City Hall have only helped those who can help them. But on January 1st, we will usher in a city government that helps everyone.
This is dude, it's a bunch of empty promises. It's a bunch of empty promises, fam. It's not gonna happen. That's the scary part about it. He was able to pull off this lie. But he was able to pull off this lie because he stood out. The ones that stood out was the ones who took the anti-Israel route and having that social media presence.
Now I know that many have heard our message only through the prism of misinformation. Tens of millions of dollars have been spent to redefine reality and to convince our neighbors that this new age is something that should frighten them. As has so often occurred, the billionaire class has sought to convince those making $30 an hour that their enemies are those earning $20 an hour. They want the people to fight amongst ourselves so that we remain distracted from the work of remaking a long broken system.
Listen, New York, you're about to witness what the power of stupidity can accomplish. And the fact that your voters are so dumb that they don't even know how socialism will destroy everything. And again, a lot of these rich people are not going to get taxed because they're leaving. Everybody's leaving. It's about to be a mass exodus. That's what y'all not understanding. And if they can't tax the rich, who are they going to tax? You.
We refuse to let them dictate the rules of the game anymore. They can play by the same rules as the rest of us. Together, we will usher in a generation of change. And if we embrace this brave new course, rather than fleeing from it, we can respond to oligarchy and authoritarianism with the strength it fears, not the appeasement it craves.
He got to be reading off a teleprompter, bro. He got to be reading off a teleprompter.
After all, if anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that
he popping it with Trump now. Now you want to pop it with Trump now.
Gave rise to him. And if there is any way to terrify a despot, it is by dismantling the very conditions that allowed him to accumulate power.
Shout out to Weezo, say, Minister, we need a plan and foundation. Hey, man, this is a New York problem. I'm just here to watch.
This is not only how we stop Trump, it's how we stop the next one.
See, you're going to be needing Trump trying to get money and funding for stuff. You're popping it right now. You ain't going to be, nope. You ain't going to have time for that goofiness.
So Donald Trump,
here you go.
Since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
Oh, you want to pop it with Trump? He want to pop it with Trump?
Fuckers in school telling me, always in the barbershop, Chief Keef ain't about this. Chief ain't about that, my boy a BD on fucking Lamron and them. Hey, they say that nigga don't be putting in no work. Shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas ain't no shit. All y'all motherfuckers talking about Chief Keef ain't no hitter. Chief Keef ain't this. Chief Keef a fake. Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't live with that nigga. Yo, know that nigga got caught with a ratchet shooting at the police and shit. Nigga been on probation since fucking I don't know when. Motherfucker, stop fucking playing them like that. Them nigga savages out there. If I catch another motherfucker talking sweet about Chief Keef, I'm fucking beating they ass. I'm not fucking playing no more.
Turn up, Trump. Pervert. Turn up on him, Trump. Hey, man, pray for New York. It's about to get real interesting. But again, y'all seen, I proved y'all point. I told y'all days ago what is the cheat code right now that can divide the Republican Party, the conservatives, The only thing that'll help a person stand out, the only thing that anybody can run on that's different, that's going to resonate with the youth and resonate with the people right now, is being against the state of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's why he won. Shout out to Miguel. That's why he won. That's the only reason why he won, bro. Because you ain't never seen nobody take that stance. Only races of men are winning because, other races of men are winning because they have loving families and women that play their position. Shout out to Deacon Weezo, man. Much love to you, man. Yeah, but he's winning because he's an immigrant in an immigrant city. But like I said, man, it's about to be a mass exodus with New York. A lot of New Yorkers about to jump ship, man. We just gonna watch the show, man. Get the popcorn ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm gonna see y'all in a few, man. We got another show coming up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in. Follow me on Rumble. Follow me on Rumble. Twitter and Instagram, but you make sure that you are subscribed to the Rumble channel because we are trying to move everything to Rumble, man. Much love to y'all, man. I'll see y'all in a few. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.